Greetings everyone, my name is Vincent and WandaVision episode 1 and 2 have dropped on Disney Plus, and in this video I'm going to break down episode 1. Episode 2 will come out before episode 3 comes out, so don't worry if you think I'm about to not break down episode 2. I will. Spoilers alert if you didn't have Disney Plus on your phone or anything and you've not decided to download it or pay for it, and you just know that YouTube channels like me and other channels will break it down eventually. Yeah, spoilers alert. And before I start breaking down episode 1, I am a chart show host on Instagram, and this chart show is related to Instagram and Twitter votes and etc. So if you could follow me on at Big Top 57 Charts or Big Top 57 Chart Show, then that'll be lovely. And if you can also follow me on the Twitter on Ivos to follow us on the Ivos and to follow us on VA Jones as well. Now let's begin with the first thing we see. We see the Marvel Studios logo come up, and that's been 16 months. It's been like since July 2019 or whatever since we saw this logo from Spider-Man Far From Home, and it goes from color to black. It makes everything from color to black, telling us that this thing that we're doing is not going to be a normal MCU content thing. It's going to be something odd. And then we see the WandaVision theme song from the New Era trailer. Then as we hear this, we see Wanda and Vision in their married clothes. We see Wanda smile, and then we see how Vision is he's well looking like a normal Vision, like with the stone and etc. And as they drive, he has to hide the Mind Stone from the postman. Obviously they're coming in. They move in, and Vision walks in because he's Vision. He can walk through places, but he doesn't realize that Wanda didn't use her powers to enter the house with him. So he opens the window and welcomes her to the house of Wesley, and we see the first character, Agatha Harkness. That's what I'm gonna say. And she comes in to welcome Wanda into Westview neighborhood, and she comes back numerous of times in this one episode, and even in episode 2 she comes loads of times. She's appeared in this show loads of times. She can express to me that she's a big villain of the show, or maybe a villain of Phase 4, or Wanda will get too mad from her, then that's how she'll become the Phase 4 or 5 villain. And maybe Mephisto will be accompanying her as well for his own evil doings. This show in episode 2 will prepare us for the Young Avengers kinda, but I'll talk to you about that episode 2's video. Continuing in episode 1, we see Wanda and Vision both see a heart in August months and get confused about what the date means. And Vision goes to work, realizes that the heart, meaning Mr. and Mrs. Hart, is going to be coming to their date room. And Vision tries to tell Wanda, but Wanda thinks it's their anniversary, and Agnes comes by to help her with the anniversary plans, just to be full of sadness at the end of it, to realize that it wasn't their anniversary. But something may just make their sadness go to a happy feeling at the end of this episode. The next scene we see is the Hart family coming in with Vision and Wanda in the Vision and Wanda is in her pajamas and touches and closes Mr. Hart's eye. Vision literally saved her life by saying that it's a Sokovian greeting, and I'm glad that he brought it up. Sokovian greeting. She's from Sokovia, and we last saw her in Avengers Endgame, and we first saw her in Avengers Age of Ultron. So that is kind of good that they're bringing back that Sokovian heritage back in a way. Poor Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, obviously with Mr. and Mrs. Hart's characters and Agnes, they all performed this during with a live out audience, and you hear the live chattering, like the live laughter and all that. They move on, and Wanda is cooking the food and gives it to them to eat. And the thing is, it's the same food that she talks about making for Vision at the beginning of the show: bacon, egg, and sausage. and obviously they eat it. Wanda and Vision are eating, and Mr. and Mrs. Hart are questioning them. The same scene that we saw from the trailer, I believe from the first trailer, we saw them asking questions. We didn't see the part that Mr. Hart was choking, and Wanda and Vision see that choking, and Mrs. Hart says stop it, but I'm confused who she's saying stop it to. Is she saying stop it to Wanda because she knows that Wanda's using her powers, or is she still telling her husband to stop joking around? Vision saves him because Wanda tells him to. Vision obviously uses his power to save him, and that actually gains him a promotion at work. That leaves, and they leave, and it's weird because Mrs. Hart continues that joke, saying that we're leaving, and she closes her eyes above Wanda, and they end with that ending trailer scene where Vision and Wanda say that they are on the odd couple, and he says that, he knows that they're odd couple, and they end off by having wedding rings on their finger, showing that their anniversary is today, that they've made it today. And Vision turns off the television. He has the right to do that at the end of this show. But it's not even the end of the episode though, because Sword, specifically Randall Park's character, I believe Asian Jimmy Woo, is watching the show, asking Wanda in episode 2 where she is, who's doing it to her. Because it's not Wanda that's doing it, someone else is doing it to her. Before I continue, I would like to remind you, subscribe to our channel, to follow and like and comment on our channel, and remember to follow us on @Ivos, to follow us on the Ivos Twitter page, and we'll be making an Instagram page for the Ivos coming real soon, so more details on that in the coming weeks ahead. And remember, as I am a chart host as well, please remember to follow me on @Big57Charts or Big57 Chart Show on Twitter and Instagram, so then you can get more things out of the @Ivos channel, and you can know what I'm doing. You can even see interviews that I'm doing now and what I've done before. So make sure that you follow me over there. Now, the credit sequence, it intrigues me. It's like the color of red, giving me the feeling of the House of M comic color, and the way that Wanda leashes out of control, making mutants the herald of the worlds in a way, deleting every other hero. There's even that scene that says no more mutants, and the mutants disappear, and it's like, oh my god, what happened? So that ending kind of led to that House of M, but then diluted their way because of the sword. It's just interesting how it ends with that bright red. Then we see a Vision in red, so it could also relate to Vision. There's different comics of when Vision is human, so this show is probably taken that comic plus the House of M and many other. They said that the dog, like Vision's dog, will be a part of the show. We've not seen it anywhere in the trailers yet, but if Marvel says something, you know that they're not lying to you. So yeah, and that was episode 1 breakdown. This will come out sometime before next Friday, I promise you. Next Friday, I would have watched episode 1 and 2, obviously, all over again, to get excited to watch episode 3. And episode 3's breakdown will come next Sunday. So today, Sunday, I'll break episode 3 down next Sunday. So obviously I have time to break down on Monday, or before Friday I have time to break down the WandaVision episode 2 before we get into episode 3. Remember, I'm still doing my rewatches, and the rewatches will start in February, kicking off again with, I believe, Black Panther to Thor. I want to finish the whole Marvel slate, and maybe as I do it, I get connections from these shows, from these movies to WandaVision, and get a clearer picture, especially Doctor Strange. Even though I've done it I'm gonna do a lot more videos compared to Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness and how that links in with WandaVision's ending when it comes to the time. Obviously, like when it comes to if episode 8 or 9, and if it's the final episode, I'll get a clearer picture of how WandaVision will end up in a mutational developed place, and it'll be a dangerous place, obviously. So stick with me. I've got a lot more rewatches going, and I said that I'm making this channel a bit kids friendly as well. So after I've completed the Marvel rewatches, hopefully at the end of February, if I start in February and I end in February, that's hopefully enough time. Then I will start obviously with Snow White. I already made a video on what I plan to do after the Marvel rewatches. I don't want you guys to feel bored. I don't want you guys to feel wasted of subscribing to the channel. I want you guys to get content as soon as we can give it to you. So not only are we going to do a WandaVision breakdown and review video, we're also going to do the rewatches continue, and when Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out March 19th, we'll do the same thing. I'll probably tell you more about it when March 19th comes and how we're going to organize it, because by then we would have probably completed the Marvel rewatches. We would have been probably not even halfway through the Disney thing, but we would have gone through like 5 of the Disney old movie breakdowns. Thanks so much for watching this video. And Agnes, what happens, like, if people subscribe, right, how will they feel?
Oh, this is gonna be a gas!
Oh, thanks, Agnes. I know it'll be a gas. Bye-bye.